everyone, and welcome to the Early Childhood Awards. My name is Marie Willens, and I'm the president of the Southwest Ohio AEYC. We have had nearly 100 people register for today's event. We are so appreciative of your support of the early childhood field. Thank you. This year, we decided to hold our awards event and show appreciation for the early childhood educators as a kickoff to Teacher Appreciation Week. We would like to extend a special thanks to our award sponsors, whose sponsorship provided trophies, a $250 cash prize, a one-year NACCE and SWACE standard membership for the award recipient, and a one-year NACCE and SWACE standard membership for a colleague chosen by the award recipient. Thanks to 4C for Children, who sponsored the Early Childhood Educator of the Year, Cincinnati Preschool Promise, who sponsored the Family Childcare Provider of the Year, Cincinnati-Hamilton County Community Action Agency, who sponsored the Diversity, Equity, Inclusion Advocate of the Year, and Dayton and Montgomery County Preschool Promise, who sponsored the Early Childhood Teacher Educator of the Year. We would also like to thank our special gift sponsor, Lakeshore. Lakeshore provided gift baskets filled with Lakeshore items for each award recipient. Thanks again to all of our great sponsors. John French of Lakeshore Learning was not able to attend today, but he did send us this message. Lakeshore Learning would like to wish everyone an amazing day. Lakeshore has again had the opportunity to partner with Southwest Ohio AEYC in recognizing the early childhood profession. Lakeshore was thrilled to be able to provide gifts for today's award winners. Lakeshore recognizes and extends its thanks to all early childhood professionals for all that they do for children and families here in the state of Ohio. We hope you have a great event. Thanks, John, and thanks again to all of our sponsors. We are very fortunate today to have a special message from Michelle Kang, the CEO of the National Association for the Education of Young Children. Thank you to Michelle for sending this message as we celebrate the early childhood field.
Hello, everyone. What a joy it is to be with you today. I am thankful technology allows me to spend a few brief moments with you. I am Michelle Kang, and I've had this humble privilege of serving as NACCE's CEO. As I shared last year, while there have been many things I have enjoyed since becoming CEO, I have to admit that one of my favorite parts of this role is seeing the connection, energy, and enthusiasm that comes with being together. In the past year, close to 8,000 NACCE members have joined one of our in-person national gatherings, such as Professional Learning Institute, our annual conference, or Public Policy Forum. I am excited that you have the chance to experience the community and connections at your gathering, and I'm sure there is so much energy in your space right now. It is not lost on me that we continue to experience challenging times in the childcare sector. I've spoken to many of you through this year who have shared with me the difficulties that you face in your programs, whether they are centers, family childcare programs, Head Start programs, faith-based programs, or childcare connected to serving our military families. I've heard from you how personally heartbreaking it is to see families suffering from lack of available quality care, and also the impacts of not having enough staff at your program due to low compensation and lack of support for your profession. Each of you have your own stories of the work that you do and the families you serve, how you see them, hold them, and care for them. You are holding so much at this very moment. I, along with the leaders of your affiliate, do not take lightly that you have chosen to be here today, that you have chosen to take time away from your programs, families, and your daily lives to be in this community alongside your peers and to spend time together learning and building relationships. I am excited to hear what comes of the time that you have together and know that these kinds of moments are important in strengthening our collective voice as a profession and our commitment to creating spaces of belonging across the country. So much of this is driven by the dedication of NACCE members, affiliate leaders, volunteers, and advocates. If you are a member, thank you for being a member. If you are not, I encourage you to join so you can have access to more events such as this one to connect, learn, and grow, and to be connected to a community that has been in existence for nearly 100 years and is more important now than ever. Having community is critically important. And I think about this often as I consider the community that sustained our family when my parents immigrated from Korea to the United States. Having a sense of belonging, being seen and included, sustained us in times of challenge, but also in times of joy. And I think about this often in the work we are doing to ensure NACI is a community of belonging for all who believe in our vision of a world where each and every child reaches their full potential. I'm committed to ensuring NACI, in partnership with your affiliate, will continue to create vehicles to listen, to engage, and to strengthen the community we have created, while sharing your stories and keeping you at the center of the work we do each day. I am proud to stand alongside you as we create that future together. Thank you for all you do to ensure children and families are supported, celebrated, and cared for.
Thank you again to Michelle Kang for that uplifting message. We are so proud to be an affiliate of NACI, and we are grateful for the hard work being done, both by NACI and other affiliates around the country. Now let's get to the award winners. First, we have a sponsor message from Shara Fisher-Jackson of Cincinnati Preschool Promise, followed by Angela Faye Lishthieri of Southwest Ohio AEYC, presenting the Family Childcare Provider of the Year Award. First, a message from Cincinnati Preschool Promise. The Cincinnati Preschool Promise team is excited to sponsor this award and partner with Swayze because we are so aligned in our missions and the ABCs of Preschool Promise, which are expanding access to affordable, quality preschool for children and families, building partnerships with providers to increase high-quality programs, and contributing to an equitable early childhood community that can sustain high-quality programs and results. The Cincinnati Preschool Promise would like to offer their congratulations to the 2022 Family Childcare Provider of the Year. Thank you to Preschool Promise for their generous sponsorship of this year's Family Childcare Provider of the Year. Angela?
Good morning. Thanks again to Cincinnati Preschool Promise for sponsoring this year's Family Childcare Provider of the Year Award. This year's award recipient was described as applying developmentally appropriate practice to her work through the use of daily routines that allow for the flexibility needed to meet each child's needs and pursue each child's learning goals. She works to meet the needs of each family, as well as providing them with a space of hope and a feeling of belonging. She engages families through various activities, field trips, and lunch and learns. She provides support to families when they find themselves in difficult situations. She also ensures that families gain a stronger understanding of their child's development. She is active in her local community and meets quarterly with other family child care providers in the area to touch base and work together on solutions to common challenges. Her program is currently 4-star rated under Step Up to Quality, and she is currently pursuing a 5-star rating. And she is taking classes for her Trauma-Informed Care Certificate and Child Nutrition Certificate, which shows her ongoing commitment to professional growth. And the winner of the 2022 Family Child Care of the Year Award is Rebecca Taylor. Rebecca, would you like to say a few words?
Yes, thank you so much. It's such an honor. I really appreciate it. I think that as a family child care provider, we hit a lot of adversities and a lot of different age ranges and different needs for each age with the child and the family as well. And being able to create a space where we can accommodate all of those things is really hard, but over time, it's been something that with the help of my partnership with Early Head Start, we have been able to accomplish. And I really appreciate it, this opportunity. It's amazing.
Thank you, Rebecca, and congratulations from Southwest Ohio AEYC.
Next, we have a sponsor message from 4C for Children, followed by Gary Davis of Southwest Ohio AUIC, presenting the Early Childhood Educator of the Year Award. First, a message from 4C for Children. 4C for Children is so proud to have been and continue to be a leader and partner in elevating the early childhood field in Southwest Ohio, alongside organizations including Southwest Ohio AUIC. Their work supports the adults that care for young children and helps to ensure local families and early childhood educators get the support and resources they need so that all children have access to quality early childhood education environments and are equipped with the tools that they need to thrive in school and life. 4C for Children has also built its services to families, becoming a referral hub for working parents and caregivers searching for quality care. They have also concentrated on improving, expanding, and supporting the childcare infrastructure in our community. 4C for Children is the largest provider of training and coaching for early childhood professionals in this region. 4C for Children is so honored to sponsor the Southwest Ohio AUIC 2022 Early Childhood Educator of the Year Award. Thank you, 4C for Children, for their generous sponsorship of this year's award. Gary?
Thanks again to 4C for Children for sponsoring this year's Early Childhood Educator of the Year Award. This year's award recipient was described as an educator who seeks to build relationships and meet each child and family where they are. She has faced significant health challenges recently, but her leadership and emotional intelligence have reassured children that people can go through life-altering experiences and still be the same person. She has trusted her developmental knowledge, knowing preschoolers can handle complex things when it is broken for them in manageable chunks. The children that are part of her program have taken away life lessons that will aid them in handling exceptional experiences in their lives or their families' lives without the fear and confusion associated with them, because they have already had the opportunity to be curious and process their big feelings as they related to hard things. She has helped her program through the pandemic while also helping her program to evolve. She is passionate about educating herself on anti-bias curriculum, especially with regards to race and gender expression. She continues to lead a program that is truly welcome to all while exploring with others in our community on how they can increase their diversity and become more welcoming. She constantly challenges her staff to be curious and explore their own unconscious biases in regards to diversity, race, gender, and ethnicity. Her leadership has challenged staff to be vulnerable, explored how and why we do things and for what reason, and facilitated uncomfortable conversations to ultimately build a more equitable program. She presents at local and national conferences and encourages her staff to create and to present at conferences as well. She accompanies and supports the staff to take professional risk and to spread their knowledge among other early childhood educators. She is known amongst the parents and staff for her incredible developmental knowledge and problem-solving skills. Parents seek out her advice because she empowers parents by establishing strong relationships with both parents and children and actively working with them to problem solve. And the winner of the 2022 Early Childhood Educator of the Year Award is Susan Rochinho. Congratulations. Would you like to say a few words?
Yes, I would. Thank you. First of all, thank you for that lovely introduction. Thank you to the awards committee and the folks who nominated me for this amazing honor. I am surprised and I am humbled by this. I'm going to take just a few minutes to also thank my family for their ending support and for not rolling their eyes too much when I slip into teacher talk. And to thank the School for Young Children community, our SYC community, the educators, families, and children, both past and present, I'm a different parent, educator, and person now than I was when I first came to SYC 19 years ago. And I've learned so much from each of you about how to live my beliefs, to value conflict, to be vulnerable, and to be a better person. One of our sayings at SYC is that together we can do hard things. For our community, and likely yours as well, the last 3 years have been filled with a lot of hard things. Lives and businesses upended due to the pandemic, seemingly opposing needs for safety and community clashed, and so many hard and often unpopular decisions had to be made. And then the situation changed, and we had to do it all over again and again. All of this on top of the usual hard things we do in early childhood education and in life. Yet together we did those hard things because that's what had to be done for the children in our community. At SYC, as we made those hard decisions, we strove to remain focused on what we believe and have practiced for the past 54 years, that social and emotional learning through play must be at the core of early childhood education. We know that children, all people really, learn best in the context of a supportive, loving relationship, one in which we are seen for who we are at the moment, not who we could or will be. These are the relationships we must build with our children, our families, and each other. Together, we must support children's rights to have and build these supportive relationships with people who truly care about them and to foster those caring relationships with each other. We know that all of us make mistakes on the way to learning anything. Children need the time, freedom, and adult support to take risks, make mistakes, get bored, explore, and use materials in different kinds of ways. And together, we must support children's rights to large blocks of time for play. Real self-directed play in which they choose what to play, who to play with, where to play, how long to play, and where they are allowed the time to get deeply involved in that play. And we must not forget to play ourselves. We know that children are social creatures who spend time in groups with caregivers, siblings, peers. Children need plenty of opportunities to find themselves in conflict with each other and to learn what to do about it, and to say no and to hear another person's no. Children have a right to see and hear the diversity that is the human experience and to see other people as having value and worth. Together, we must support children's right to know that others are important as they are, and we must work on our own skills in navigating conflict and respecting each other. We know that to be human means to experience the full range of emotions, the ones we look forward to, as well as the ones that may challenge us, the ones that may make others squirm. Children need safe places where they can practice being uncomfortable, learn what makes them happy, nervous, excited, scared, be supported as they figure out how to handle those feelings in a healthy way, and experience that all feelings come and go. Together, we must accept all feelings, offer language to describe those feelings, be with a child without getting unruffled or trying to rush them through the feelings, and to be sure they know they are loved no matter what they're feeling. And we must learn to regulate our own emotions so we can help children regulate theirs. There's a lot of talk in early childhood about kindergarten readiness skills. Being in loving relationship, knowing who you are and how you can engage with the world around you, being confident in your ability to make a friend and be a friend, and knowing you can try new things, make mistakes, and move on. These are the skills children need when they leave the early childhood setting. These are not only kindergarten readiness skills, they are life readiness skills. Imagine a world in which all of us could handle our feelings in a healthy manner, navigate conflict, set and hear boundaries, know our own value and worth, and see each other's worth. Wouldn't that be something? This is the essential work we do each and every day in early childhood. Thank you for this honor and for doing the hard things together.
Thank you, Susan, and congratulations from Southwest Ohio, AEYC and 4C for Children.
Next, we have a sponsor message from Cincinnati-Hamilton County Community Action Agency, followed by Bella Free of Southwest Ohio AEYC, presenting the Diversity, Inclusion, and Equity Advocate of the Year. First, a message from Cincinnati-Hamilton County Community Action Agency. On behalf of the board president, the president, board chair, and VP of Early Childhood Education, the Cincinnati-Hamilton County Community Action Agency is proud to sponsor the 2022 Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Advocate of the Year Award. CAA extends gratitude to all who are here today and who serve in enriching the lives of children. You are all superheroes. Cincinnati-Hamilton County Community Action Agency is a private, nonprofit organization that offers various services to low-income individuals and families in a holistic approach to help lift them out of poverty. CAA uses a broad range of public and private resources to give individuals the opportunity to improve the quality of life for themselves, their families, and their communities. Among the services and programs offered are job training, housing assistance, heating assistance, entrepreneurial coaching, Head Start, and Early Head Start. May is Community Action Month and marks the 59th year since community action agencies were established. Through our network of donors, employees, and volunteers, we help reduce poverty, increase self-sufficiency, and improve the community by providing resources for people to create healthier and better lives and to achieve their full potential. Again, CAA is proud to sponsor the 2022 Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Advocate of the Year, and congratulations to all the deserving recipients. Thank you, CAA, for their generous sponsorship of this award. Bella?
Hi, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. I am looking forward to presenting this individual with this award. It is my true honor. So thank you again to Cincinnati-Hamilton County Community Action Agency for sponsoring this year's Diversity, Inclusion, and Equity Advocate of the Year award. This year's award recipient was described as a calm and comforting advocate for anti-oppression practices and policies. Her ability to directly talk through issues that traditionally are hidden and taboo in our society means that she is an expert at emboldening others to join this cause. She has devoted years of her life to diversity, equity, and inclusion work, encouraging countless folks of all walks of life across Southwest Ohio and Northern Kentucky along their own journeys towards anti-racism. This individual understands the need for DEI work to be inherently collaborative. She has spent years connecting mission-driven organizations with one another and proactively seeking out resources to support equity efforts in our communities and for our communities. She has regularly highlighted that diversity of thought is also an important aspect of organizational growth and for equity work overall. These efforts especially shine with her passion for and expertise around early childhood education. Having conducted many conversations for early childhood professionals on racial equity, building anti-racist position statements, and developing strategic plans around diversity, equity, and inclusion for a large regional nonprofit agency. Personally, I have experienced this person to be an avid listener, working to understand the perspectives of others, and importantly, the history behind those perspectives. When new information comes to light or a non-traditional perspective is shared, she is never quick to judge or dismiss. She listens with an open mind. She pauses, reflects, and then gets to work. We all know we need more DEI leaders in our world, and we at SWAYC know we need more DEI leaders like her. And the winner of the 2022 Diversity, Inclusion, and Equity Advocate of the Year award is Denise Stewart. Congratulations. Would you like to say a few words, Denise?
Yes, I would. Thank you. First, I just want to say that thank you for the members of the SWAYC Early Childhood Awards Committee, who and to you, Bella, and everyone, whoever nominated me. I was really surprised when I got that email from Marie last week. But I just want to say that it's been my privilege to work in our field for so many years and to work to promote diversity, equity, and inclusion and belonging amongst all the children and the families that we serve. You know, we as early childhood educators have an obligation to make sure that all the children and all the families in our care receive everything that they need in order to thrive. And that includes operating equitable programs. And we're required by NAEYC to not only to work with families, but also to celebrate and embrace our differences. Our programs today are so multicultural, and we have to embrace and accept the differences and just realize this is part of our culture. This is part of our nation. Our differences make us beautiful. I mean, how boring would it be if everybody spoke the same language and practiced the same family practices? But I just have I'm grateful to have been able to work in this field for so many years and to be able to continue this work even after my retirement. Thanks to Swayze Board and the Equity Committee that I co-chair. And I want to say to you, Bella, it's been a privilege for me to work with you. And I looked forward to seeing the young people like you carry on this work, because it's time for us older folks to sit down and take a rest. But thank you so much again. I really appreciate this award.
Thank you, Denise, and congratulations from Southwest Ohio AEYC. Next, we have Emily Broughton of the Dayton and Montgomery County Preschool Promise and Dr. Chanel Price of the Southwest Ohio AEYC presenting the Early Childhood Teacher Educator of the Year. Thank you, Dayton and Montgomery County Preschool Promise, for your generous sponsorship of this year's award. Emily?
Good morning. I have a little bit of a cold, so I promise to keep it very brief. We are so honored to support this award. We actually just came from our recent awards ceremony ourselves, where Swayze was a sponsor, and it was all about honoring educators. We know that if we do not celebrate and honor and support our caregivers, then they cannot turn around and give that support to children. So at Preschool Promise, we believe that all children in Montgomery County should be ready for kindergarten, and that does not only mean supporting the kids. Well, that is important. It also means supporting parents and teachers. As a mother of 3, I still remember the stories my children told about their love for the teachers that they have. And even all the way up, I have junior high kids now who still remember their preschool and early education teachers. So you make a difference. Work is vital. When we say that early educators are the workforce behind the workforce, we are. And parents like myself would not be able to succeed and work and do everything that we could that we can without the support of the educators that support our children. So we are honored to be a part of this today, and we are honored to continuously celebrate educators in any way that we can. Thank you so much.
Thanks again to Dayton and Montgomery County Preschool Promise for sponsoring this year's Early Childhood Teacher Educator of the Year Award. This year's award recipient was described as working with those seeking a new career or existing educators who are shifting from conventional approaches to education to Montessori education. She rewrote the online curriculum using an anti-bias, anti-racist lens, and is in the process of rewriting the practicum year curriculum for her teacher education program. She is a collaborative leader dedicated to developing efficient and innovative teams that are results-oriented. She also strives for continuous learning and is committed to anti-racism. She has taught in various educational settings, including teacher education, preschool, kindergarten, and Montessori early childhood classrooms. Trained in results-based facilitation, she is passionate about organizing, facilitating learning, and connecting with communities. She is deeply committed to creating an equitable world, centering and uplifting lived experiences of people in marginalized and minoritized communities, and seeking to foster supportive and reflective learning environments. She is currently enrolled at the University of Cincinnati and is pursuing her PhD in educational policy and teacher education. And the winner of the 2022 Early Childhood Teacher Educator of the Year Award is Heather Gerker. Congratulations. Would you like to say a few words?
Hi, everybody. Yes, thank you so much. This is an honor and a really great surprise. I was pleased to speak with you, Marie, when you came by to give me my award. And again, just really, really grateful. I'll keep it brief as well and build a little bit on what Emily just said. I want to say thank you to all of the teachers that I have worked with, both in Montessori classrooms and in more conventional approaches to education. I just feel so honored that I am invited into classrooms to work closely with teachers, to observe, to ask questions, and to learn from everyone that I visit and talk with. I also just want to say thank you to colleagues and friends who understand the important role of early childhood educators, which all of you do. That's why we're here on this Saturday morning celebrating the work that we do. But you know, we understand that teachers need to be supported in very whole ways, fully supported, so that they can support families and children in their care. And I feel like this is my life's work, and I'm very, very grateful to be recognized as an important part of that work. And then finally, just it's been such a privilege and to be doing this work for the past 10 years, and I look forward to continuing. Thank you. Thank you so much to SWOAC and to all who gave me this award.
Thank you, Heather, and congratulations from Southwest Ohio AEYC.
Next, we have Dr. Morgan Wilson, past SWAC Board President, presenting the Emerging Early Childhood Professional of the Year Award. Morgan?
Thank you for the opportunity to announce this year's recipient. This year's award recipient has been committed to learning and growing as a teacher since entering the field of early childhood a few years ago. She has successfully completed her CDA and has implemented developmentally appropriate practice throughout her work as an early Head Start toddler teacher. She regularly attends workshops and conferences and takes her new knowledge and implements it into her classroom. She has come to view herself as a true early childhood professional. She is fully invested in knowing her children, their strengths and abilities, and she is passionate about meeting the children where they are and guiding their learning based on these strengths and abilities. Her classroom is reflective of a variety of backgrounds and abilities for both children and their families. The intentional space she has created is consistently warm and welcoming. Upon entering the classroom, families know they are accepted and the children are enveloped into a community of support and respect. The classroom truly belongs to the children, as evidenced by family photos and individual work. And the winner of the 2022 Emerging Early Childhood Professional of the Year Award is Sandra Sandoval. Congratulations. Would you like to say a few words?
Hi, yes. I would like to thank everyone who thought I was deserving of this beautiful award. I want to thank my director, Rina, who encouraged me to take this opportunity and join Head Start. It was one of the best decisions I've ever made. I also want to thank Patty, my mentor, who I've learned so much from. I've always had love for working with young children, and winning this award lets me know I'm going in the right direction. Thank you.
Thank you, Sandra, and congratulations from Southwest Ohio AEYC.
Next, we have Lois Kyle of Southwest Ohio AEYC, presenting the Early Childhood Education Program of the Year Award. Lois?
The Early Childhood Education Program receiving this year's award is NAYC accredited, 5-star rated under Step Up to Quality, and serves as a research-based practice demonstration school for the University of Dayton. The teaching team serves as mentors to 60 practicum students each term, and they recognize their responsibility to demonstrate developmentally appropriate practice at all times. The teachers were described as tying theory to practice and articulating what they do as they provide high quality care and education to all of the children they serve. The program engages in regular self-assessment using the Eckers, Itters, and the Rosie. They also have regular evaluation for teaching using the class. The program uses the Access curriculum developed at the program and which has been adopted by other programs across the country. Program staff provide curriculum coaching, design professional development, and serve as local and regional early childhood committees. Of special interest to the program leadership and teachers is being culturally responsive to children, families, and staff members. Classrooms take time to meet with families when their child starts at the center to learn about family culture and how to best meet the needs of both the family and the children. They incorporate family culture throughout the classroom and invite families to share their culture with children. They survey families throughout the year to determine their needs and have an active family advisory board. The program also serves as the model for the 10th edition of the book, Developing and Administering Early Childhood Education Programs, which was written by the directors of the program and early childhood faculty. A team of teachers at the program is creating professional development to share what they have learned about using technology with young children. Additionally, the program recently served as the videotaping for early childhood education professional development used by the U.S. Department of Defense early childhood programs throughout the world. And the winner of the 2022 Early Childhood Program of the Year award is
the Bombeck Family Learning Center. Would you all like to say a few words?
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much. I first want to say that this award is an honor and it belongs to the amazing Bombeck staff. This is your award and you should feel so proud. It's truly a privilege for me to work with so many talented and committed people in the field. We are truly humbled and honored to receive the Early Childhood Education Program of the Year award. It is an incredible recognition of the hard work, dedication, and passion that the entire Bombeck school family poured into creating a program that is research-based, child-centered, and family-focused. And I'll have to tell you that the ECE field has faced numerous challenges over the past year. It's almost been a tougher road for us to rebuild post-pandemic. Despite these challenges, the Bombeck Family Learning Center staff rose to the challenge and the occasion to demonstrate remarkable resilience and dedication to the children and the families we serve. This award is a testament to the collective effort of the Bombeck teachers, administrators, our nutrition specialists and our nutrition assistant, and our support staff who come in at the last minute to support us. And I cannot forget to include our University of Dayton paid students who also support us. So everyone together works tirelessly to design and implement a program that is centered around the well-being, growth, and development of our youngest learners. I also want to mention the biggest challenge that we've had, and I know other programs out there have had this same challenge, and that's been the staffing challenge. However, our amazing staff have met this challenge with ingenuity, and we have found new ways to collaborate and support one another. Thank you, thank you, thank you to all the staff and to all of our families who choose to share their children with us every day. I also want to extend a heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Shauna Adams, who nominated us, and the organizers of this award, and the judges who recognize the value and impact of our program. And I cannot forget to mention and thank our own families who have love and patience for us throughout the long hours that we work in this field. Your support and validation mean a great deal to us and motivate us to continue pushing the boundaries of excellence in early childhood education. Finally, I want to dedicate this award to the children. Look at all the children in that picture, the children that we serve. The children are the reason we wake up every day with enthusiasm and purpose. They inspire us to be better educators, better mentors, and advocates for them. We are honored to be a part of this journey and will continue to champion the rights and potentials of all children. So on behalf of everyone at the Bombeck Family Learning Center, we want to thank you again for this tremendous honor. Thank you so much.
Thank you to all the teachers and staff of the Bombeck Family Learning Center, and congratulations from Southwest Ohio AUIC.
Next, we have Lisa Garofalo of Southwest Ohio AUIC presenting the Early Childhood Professional Legacy Award. Lisa?
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Marie. The winner of this year's Early Childhood Professional Legacy Award has served Southwest Ohio as an early childhood professional for her entire career. She began working for Butler County Head Start when she graduated from college in 1977. In 1983, she was hired by Warren County Community Services, where she currently serves as the Director of Early Learning Centers. Through dedication, perseverance, a collaborative spirit, and humble leadership, she's a positive influence on young children and their families, her WCCS team members, the local community, and her Head Start colleagues. She initiated organizational development work with the Ohio Center for Autism and Low Incidence, OCALI, which I'm thrilled. The journey in collaboration was transformational for the Warren County Head Start team, and they made dramatic systemic changes. As a result of their work, Warren County Community Services Head Start plans to seek parent input on their vision for inclusion, revamp their onboarding process to incorporate inclusion practices, and include school districts in interagency agreement training. She supports successful transitions to kindergarten through relationships, sharing information, and alignment. Under her leadership, Warren County Head Start convenes an annual Kindergarten Readiness Summit, which has been going on for many years, by the way. She is also actively engaged in Ohio's Heading to Kindergarten initiative that supports the development of strong partnerships between early learning programs and their receiving elementary schools. Her team members have been positively impacted by the inclusion work that she initiated. Comments from her team include, as an early childhood educator, I have never had so much training and information to support children with disabilities. And we are thinking about inclusion in new ways and making decisions and changes that will improve our services and supports to all of our children. I'm so happy to announce the winner of the 2022 Early Childhood Professional Legacy Award to Lisa Kayard. Congratulations, Lisa. Would you like to say a few words?
I sure would. Thank you so much for this honor. I'm just overwhelmed. I actually just had my 40-year work anniversary at Warren County Community Services, which doesn't seem possible, but my 40-year-old daughter was a baby when I started, so it has to be true. Early childhood education has been my calling and my passion for my whole life. We all know that early childhood experiences impact us for the rest of our lives, and that was true for me. When I was 6 years old, I was in a first grade classroom with a teacher who probably should not have been a teacher. She didn't seem to like children very much, but I try to give her grace because back in 1960, there weren't very many professions open to women, and she was probably doing the best she could. But I was a very sensitive child, and her techniques for classroom management included putting children in trash cans when they talked too much. And one time I was being punished by having to sit in the back of the room. And I remember very clearly telling myself that children's feelings matter, and I would never forget how it feels to be a child, and that when I grew up, I would be a better teacher. So that was an impact that's lasted all my life. I'm sure everybody has stories from their childhood that either inspire them or give them life changes. But I have never forgotten how it feels to be a child, and I strongly believe children's feelings should be honored. And I've always had a special place in my heart for the most vulnerable children, and done all I could to give these children the safety and care they need. I feel like this is the work that I'm meant to do. I'm so very grateful for all the support and encouragement I've received over the years. And first of all, I want to thank my first CDA teacher, Jerry Weller. I know you're here. You were my CDA teacher in 1979, so thank you. Thank you to the Ohio Head Start Association, Barbara Haxton, and now Julie Stone have been my mentors and my inspiration. Throughout all these years, they have kept us connected and inspired us and advocated for us. And I couldn't be here without them. I especially want to thank all the Head Start directors who supported one another, especially Suzanne, Berta, Beth, and Renee, our little support group. We've held each other up over the last few challenging years, and my heart is with them. I want to thank my CEO, Dawn Fogarty, for her strong support and bringing her vision, her wisdom, and her integrity to Warren County Community Services. Very grateful for her leadership. And finally, I want to thank my Head Start family at WCCS. You all are my people. Our shared vision and our commitment to children and families make us powerful. It's an honor and a privilege to work with this amazing team. Thank you so much for this award and this recognition. I'm truly grateful.
Thank you so much, Lisa. And again, congratulations from the Southwest Ohio AEYC.
Wow, whether you've worked in this field for 4 months or 40 years, how can you not walk away this morning feeling amazingly inspired by the work of the colleagues that are all here on this call today? Before we close, we wanted to let you know about some of our plans for 2023, including the upcoming Black Child Development Week celebrations and events in conjunction with the National Black Child Development Institute and BCDI Ohio. We also have several Make It and Take It events, a training institute focused on developmentally appropriate assessment, offering professional development credit, exchange reflection events on timely topics in ECE, equity conversations ranging from panel discussions to using multicultural books in the classrooms and more. And of course, we will be continuing our quarterly EC Link events. We hope you can join us for these events. If you are interested in getting more involved with the early childhood field, then consider joining our board or a committee. If you are interested in joining the board, nominations will be open again during mid to late 2023. We are looking for members who are committed to our mission and vision, can volunteer time for board and committee meetings and work, have skills and interests that would support the association, and are passionate about the early childhood profession. If this sounds like you, then please ensure you are checking our website, on our mailing list, and that you follow us on Twitter and Facebook, and stay tuned for a call for nominations during mid to late 2023. If you're not sure you are ready to serve as a board member, then committees are a great way to get involved. We currently have several active committees: early learning leaders, equity, finance and fundraising, public policy, program and events, and regional committees for the Cincinnati, Columbus, and Dayton regions. If you are interested in learning more about our committees or interested in joining a committee, then please be sure to contact us at swayze@gmail.com. Thank you all to all of our sponsors: 4C for Children, Cincinnati Preschool Promise, the Cincinnati-Hamilton County Community Action Agency, Dayton and Montgomery County Preschool Promise, and Lakeshore. We could not have done this event without your support. Thank you again. Thank you for attending this year's Early Childhood Awards, and congratulations once again to all the winners. Please be sure to stay connected with SWAYC. You can join our mailing list, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter. Some links that are on the screen will now also be put into the chat. By being on our mailing list and liking us on Facebook and following us on Twitter, you can be sure you're staying in the loop with everything that we are doing throughout the upcoming year and beyond. And especially be sure to check our Facebook and Twitter pages today for posts about today's award winners. Please like, share, retweet, and comment on the post so we can continue to celebrate and recognize today's winners. Thank you and enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we will see you at next year's awards.